Oh, come on.
So Melissa is looking for a second date update with a man named Jonah. Hi, Melissa. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. How you doing?
Excellent. So let's see if we can't get you set up with a second date here, or at least a very good, reasonable explanation. Tell us about Jonah and how you met him and how that first date went.
I mean, I'm kind of bummed because I haven't heard from him, so I appreciate your help.
Happy to do it.
So we met on Tinder, so there's that.
Yeah. That's okay. A lot of people meet on Tinder. A lot of relationships marriages, in fact, have sprouted from
I have some judgy friends that give me trouble about it, but I mean, I've had good experiences so far,
Good.
So, we were talking back and forth, and we decided to meet for drinks. And initially, the first place we went was like so crowded. It was like happy hour, and we ended up going to the Mad Tree, and still lots of people, lots of loud talking. It's hard to have a conversation with someone, especially like a first conversation, in person. So it was kind of difficult, but I think I did okay. I mean, he was sweet and cute. I felt like a physical connection. Like there was definitely a chemistry. So, it was pleasant. I don't know.
Pleasant is good.
Yeah. And we had some things in common. So we both work with kids. And we were sharing a lot of stories back and forth about, things that we go through, and not just kids, but the parents, too, because that can always be, kind of a challenge.
I'm sure.
Like one of my girlfriends said, always have an out. Always say like, oh, I only have this much time, so sorry, just in case, he's a little wackadoo. And no, I kind of wish we didn't. Like, I hadn't have said that because, like, I don't know. Like, I wish we could have gone to dinner or something, like someplace quieter to get to know him better. But like
what was your out? Did you have someone call you with an emergency, or did you already put like a time limit on the date? What was your out?
I kind of made it like a vague out. It was like kind of made the assumption that it was something in regards to work. Like, oh wow, I got a busy day tomorrow.
Oh, so I can't be out late.
Yeah, exactly. He also had to leave, too, because he had something, I think, with his parents or something.
Yeah, that was his out.
I guess it was his out.
Funny.
And now he's vanished.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we said goodbye at the front door. It was nice. It was pleasant. Nothing major happened. But there wasn't really much time for me to screw anything up that I can really think about. So, I mean, the only contact I've had with him since was I did text him a smiley face emoji, and that was it. I haven't tried to call him or text him or, message him since.
Ooh, and there was nothing for that?
No, nothing. You guys, he was super cute. He was so cute.
But you said you were at all these loud places. Do you feel, despite the fact that he was super cute and nice and you thought there was maybe some physical chemistry there, do you feel like you had a chance to really emotionally or intellectually connect with all that noise pollution?
Probably not. I mean, because it was difficult to really get a read on someone. I mean, beyond kind of like the surfacey kind of things, which, is kind of what the first date is to a certain extent. Just kind of seeing if there is a little spark there. But I would really, really love to have a deeper conversation with him, get to know him a little bit better. And
in a quieter environment.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else we need to know before we take the break and make the call? Anything else we need to know about Jonah or your date with him?
No. He had nice eyes.
All right. I'll write down nice eyes. All right. When we come back, we're going to call Jonah, see what his thoughts are about you and his date with you as Second Date Update continues. Next with Jeff and Jenn here at Cincinnati's Q102. Melissa met Jonah on Tinder, but they had a lovely time. They went to a few loud places for drinks, so it was sometimes hard to hear each other and connect in the way that Melissa was hoping, but they connected well enough that she felt a physical chemistry for sure. He seems like a super sweet guy. She's obviously attracted to him. She was talking about his beautiful eyes, and this is someone that she would like to get together with again, possibly have a quieter date, get to know him a little more, but he hasn't given her the opportunity because after she texted, would you say a smiley face emoji? He never responded to that, correct?
Yeah.
For me, being in the kitchen and preparing a meal for my family, that's when I can shut off the real world and kind of have just some Tim time. That's the main reason I love HelloFresh. Everything shows up on my porch, ready to go. Everything I need to prepare an amazing meal that's super tasty and healthy and fresh is in that box on my porch. It's super easy, it's affordable, it's fun. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. And I've learned a lot about cooking, different sauces, seasoning, tricks of the trade. And this summer, we've been trying to watch what we're eating, making smart choices. They have calorie smart, protein smart, vegan options. HelloFresh makes it easy to reach your food goals, and everything tastes so good. Hey, it's Tim. Go to HelloFresh.com/JJP50 and then use code JJP50 for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh.com/JJP50 and use promo code JJP50 for 50% off. HelloFresh, it's America's #1 meal kit.
Which is disappointing. We don't know why. Melissa doesn't know why. She's racked her brain, I'm sure, as most people do.
And make yourself crazy sitting around all alone with your thoughts.
And no theories, right?
No, I mean, here's the thing. At the very least, if there is something I did or didn't do, at least I'll know for maybe other dates down the road,
There you go.
You're open to feedback.
I love second date update for this very reason. Then we're just going to go ahead and call him. Rip that Band-Aid off. Let's just do it.
Exactly.
Hello?
Jonah!
Speaking? Who's this?
Hey, Jonah. It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. How are you doing this morning?
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Are you a fan? Do you ever get to listen?
Every morning.
Awesome.
No, because this can't be good.
Oh. Well, it is a second date update, if that's what you're asking.
Who called you?
Melissa. She sounds very nice.
Yeah, she's nice.
Okay. Okay. I will say one thing that Melissa told us, and maybe you agree. The only regret that she has from your date is that she didn't have a chance to get to know you better because you hit a few places like Mad Tree was super loud that night, as it is often, and some other watering holes that weren't exactly conducive to deep conversations.
No, yeah, we pretty much had to kind of lean in and kind of try to talk over the crowd, and so it was kind of hard to, I don't know, I guess have a real conversation, but
Yeah.
it was still fun. She is super, super cute, and fun. It was just a casual date,
Right.
normal.
Well, these all sound like positive vibes that we're getting from you. So have you just been busy? Like, what's going on? You haven't called her? I know that she reached out and sent a little thank you text, and she never heard back from you. Is that just the way you roll, or were you intentionally avoiding?
No, I'm not sure if I can say. I'm not sure if I can say this on the radio. She has the biggest camel toe I've ever seen.
Come on.
I swear to you.
What
Walked
was
into the place. I got there early because I hate being late, so I got there early just
Why
so I
is that
could
necessary?
make sure we have a table. And she popped in the door, and it was screaming from 30 feet away.
Do you find that offensive, Jonah?
Moose
No, I'm
knuckle.
not offended by it, but it's like, who doesn't do a mirror check before they leave? Like, she could bulge a snowsuit.
Hey.
And she works with kids. It's like, do you, I mean, so I'm not trying to figure, was she trying to get a rise out of me? Is this what she does? It was just weird.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh.
It looked like two chicken breasts having a fight. How about that?
Oh, come on.
Well,
I'm sorry, guys, but what's a camel toe?
Ladies,
who's taking this one?
I'm out on this one.
let's just Google it.
Maybe women find that offensive from other women, but
It's not my turf.
Well, it's like when your pants are too tight and it goes right up the lips of your so there's like a separation between your lips, one on each side of like the seam of your pants.
but
In the front, so it
but
kind
you
of
would
looks
think
like a
you
camel
would think
toe.
it was balanced, but it wasn't even balanced.
it wasn't balanced.
No, trust me. If she doesn't know what a camel toe is, she also doesn't know that she dresses to the left.
Oh.
Well, you just got through saying she was cute and nice.
And absolutely, and all of that is true. I'm just I'm concerned that somebody would leave the house like that.
You're just mean.
Was that a purposeful move?
I didn't even know what it was until now. So, no, it's embarrassing.
I've heard women call out other women for this kind of thing.
But it's such like a thing, like spandex pants. Kim Kardashian wears spandex pants all the time.
Yeah.
Tons of celebrities have camel toe. You can wear leggings and have camel toe. A lot of people cover it up with a longer shirt. Some people don't, and some people don't care. So
Some people are going for that look.
yeah.
Why
so I mean,
not?
if you like the way you look and you are comfortable and you didn't know what it means, then you know what? Screw Jonah.
Jonah, with all due respect, you are the first guy that I've ever heard complain about this. I'm not saying I haven't been around maybe other guys who snickered about it if they spotted it, but
Yeah.
to my knowledge,
so why
it
do
didn't
I want to
actually
go everywhere and be snickered at?
didn't bother them.
I'm not bothered.
I
I'm
see
not the
it.
one doing it, but if we keep going out, I'm going to be the one standing next to her where everyone's staring at it.
It just looks uncomfortable to me. Like I think if my denim was digging in like that, and
But it's not always denim. Like I guarantee you
It
got
could be
camel toe
anything.
under those leggings over there every
I
now
have
and
something
then.
else going on over
Moose
here.
knuckle.
Do you actually?
That's more of what if I was wearing
That's
tights.
for boys. Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
I actually called mine my pillow.
So that happens too.
What does that mean?
That's going to be a question.
That's the level of fat above your
There's a little
vagine.
poof there, and it kind of looks
different.
like a little
That's a fupa.
pillow.
Is that different
you
than
just
a,
rest your head on it.
is that different than a fupa?
I'm
Yes.
not sure what a fupa is.
It's similar.
What's a fupa?
a front P word?
But front upper P area.
Yeah.
Miss Faye, my 7th grade English teacher, explained that she had one because of her C-section in the 60s.
Well, Melissa's not the only one learning these new terms this morning.
No.
Well, Melissa, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I don't even know really.
Yeah, I
what
don't
to
even know. What
say.
to do with
Yeah, I
that.
don't know either.
I'm sorry. I really
We're all
am.
kind of just lost.
I
don't
had
get it.
bought a whole new outfit to go meet with him, so I mean, I guess I didn't really think about it.
Can I ask what you were wearing? Were you wearing jeans or were these leggings? What was the outfit?
They were leggings. They have the kind of like a finish on them that looks like they're kind of like a faux leather kind of thing. And I was wearing, I thought, a longer top. I thought it looked cute. I didn't even know. So.
That's just one more thing you got to check in the mirror before you leave the house, right? Don't you feel like you got 8 million things as a woman to check before you leave the house? Now put this on the list, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Good luck, though.
We
We're
appreciate
rooting
you
He
for
didn't have to
yourself
be
out.
so mean about it, you know?
I don't know. I think he's just trying to be funny. You know how men do that sometimes when they're uncomfortable? Try to make a joke out of
I
everything.
think so too, Jen.
I'm not put off by it. I just think that I'm surprised that not everybody knows it.
Gotcha.
well, thanks for taking the call. And Melissa,
Yeah.
thanks for putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
All right. Take care.
You too.
So long. Bye-bye.
If you need help with the second date update, send us an email, Jeff and Jen, 2 N's in Jen, at WKRQ.com, and we'll get you on the docket to make that call, see if we can help. Coming up in just a minute, we have the 1K letter of the day. Your chance to win $1,000 just for saying some words that start with a letter. Real easy. We'll do that coming up. And also, why was the Ross Fire Department at Fritch's house yesterday?
Yep. We got a story,
You
friends.
haven't told me any information other than the